I'm using to make my goulash. Started with the Q&A. Sounds good in here, Lee. I think this will help the plants out. Smells good. That's all I gotta say. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Thursday. This is actually 7:50 p.m. I just picked up my phone. We're going to be doing some things around the home today. You guys know I absolutely love to do those style vlogs because it gives the audience just a little bit of each and everything that I do around my home. So that's the reason why I love doing these. And it's also just giving me time until I'm able to go shop and get some more projects to start with my apartment makeovers. But for now, we are going to start some dinner. I am cooking some goulash. I went to Family Dollar. I had to pick up a few things to add with it. But so far I got all of my ingredients, so I'm going to share that with you guys. Then we're going to start cleaning. I have this area where my trash cans are. they're dirty. So I am going to scrub that wall and the floor area around there, get those nice and clean, put those back in its place. I have a Q&A for you guys. It was supposed to have been for today's video, but I went ahead and put up my Decorate With Me marathon. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But the Q&A is going to be included in this vlog, so I hope you guys enjoy this. If you are new to my channel, hello. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys and your support. You guys just don't know how much this means to me. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and get started into this vlog. We'll see what else the day brings us. I always say that because I never know exactly what I'm going to be doing. But anyways, let's get started. Pull the other one out. That's cute. I like that one. And we have the surfer. These are nice. Oh, I like that. All right, you guys, we are back home from Family Dollar. I just grabbed some things. These was purchased earlier. 2 bags of the donuts and the Doritos, mini Doritos. We're going to try those. We haven't had those. See how they are. I needed this box of the Chestnut Hill elbow macaroni. I'm making goulash for dinner. I will share that a little bit with you guys. Also needed some vegetable mix. They didn't have corn, so I needed a little bit of corn. So I grabbed this. This was $1. This was $1.25, the Del Monte French style green beans. That's going in my goulash as well. Just grabbed the kitties 1 can of the chicken and turkey casserole. They really like this kind. Got Mila and Angel some gravy train. This is beef chunks. 2 Kit Kats, they're $1. Also 2 things of toilet paper for a pack of toilet paper. They're $1.25. And last but not least, another bag of cat food. And that's everything that I picked up from Family Dollar. I just wanted to show you guys, not going to show too much, but they have a boxing ring right across the street from us, which is pretty cool. They've been established since 2005, and this is what they do on a daily, teach the kids. Do lots of things over here. I'm really not sure what all of they do, but I know boxing is one of them, and tonight they're out here practicing and getting ready, probably for the tournament and stuff that they're having, but I think this is pretty cool. Before we get started, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm using to make my goulash. To each its own. Everyone makes it their own way. I got my onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper, tomato sauce, sliced stewed tomatoes. The penne noodles I was using, but these are going to be left out. I got the elbow macaroni and noodles, vegetable mix. I also got the French style green beans, the Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies, basil for the beef, and last but not least, 2 pounds of the 80% lean, 20% fat hamburger. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to use most of this beef because we have, y'all, if I say hamburger, just excuse me. I'm used to saying that, and I'm trying to say beef, but I just can't. So if I'm saying hamburger, I'm talking about ground beef. Just to let y'all know. But anyways, I am going to use most of that because I already have like half of this in the refrigerator for when I make chili. I'm going to dump the water. So I want a big pan, that way it can stretch for 2 days. We can eat on this tonight and for tomorrow. Okay. right, my plan is this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload after tomorrow. You guys will see this video on Friday. Or either, yeah, that's enough. Because I want a big pot. I got to put this in a Ziploc bag. And wash my hands. Alright, be right back. Alright, like I was saying, my plan for this weekend is to do my hair. I'm not sure if I'll get to it, but that's what I really want to do. I'd like to have my hair in braids. I was supposed to do it on Kashara's birthday, but never got around to it. I was too busy, you know, getting stuff done around the home, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but we will see. That would be nice. It has been raining like cats and dogs around here. Still raining. It rained earlier today and then it stopped. It rained maybe about an hour and then it just stopped. So I have my air on because it was 83 in here. Oh, what I'm putting in here is basil, and then I just put the onion and garlic powder. You guys see me do that. A little bit of salt. We're trying to steer away from sodium, and then lots of pepper. Now, I actually forgot to pick up my parsley at Family Dollar. So we're going to let that cook. Always cook the meat first. Then I'll boil the noodles, put those in the strainer. That's it. We're going to let this cook. So let me grab something too. I have a meat masher that I use. You guys have anything planned for the summer? Summer is here. I know, I think I have a little something for July. I hope everything pans out. It should, because I have to do everything this month or next month. I have my 4th of July Decorate With Me coming up. That will probably honestly be at the end of this month, because 4th of July would like to be only 4 days from the 1st of the month. So, yeah, we're going to do that as well. Lots of baking, lots of cooking, and I'll put the majority of that on my cooking channel. And if you don't know, the channel's name is Budget Cooking with Donnie, so look forward to those videos coming up as well. So I'm going to let this just do what it do. A sensory temp technology stove, which means if you don't know, the temperature goes up and cooks for a while, then it goes down. So that's the reason why you'll see it slowly cooking and then a bit faster, but it'll do, I guess. Can't complain. Just thankful that I have something to cook my food on. Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the Q&A. I'm going to be answering questions that you guys put on here. It's on my other phone. I have it on this one. And I have 7 questions from people. Well, it's probably more than that, because some people put 2 to 3, but that's okay though. But I have 7 questions, and I'm going to start off with the very first one. Sorry about the noise. The food's cooking. You guys know that. The name Lisa Bart, she says, what's your dream place to visit? I think I've answered that one a while back, but I would love to visit Maine. I would love to visit, well, Maine is second now. I was first, but New York is a spot where I want to be able to take my family, that's myself and my children, at least one time. And I would love to go visit there. So New York is my answer to that. Also, she says, how would you describe your life right now? To be honest, this is the realest as I'm ever going to be, and vulnerable and upfront with you guys. My life right now, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, but at the same time, it seems like I'm stagnant, and I don't like to be that way. I like to keep moving forward in my life, meaning I don't want to rush any of my blessings. I don't want to rush anything, but at the same time, I feel like it could be better. You know, I'm pretty sure it could be better, and I'm working on getting that goal accomplished. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. What motivates you? My children. My children motivates me. I've been actually very, very productive as a person in life in general, with jobs, and when I had my children, I promised them that I would always take care of them and be there for them, and you know, whatever that they needed was taken care of. And I feel like They are young adults now, and I do give myself a pat on the back because I feel like I've done a great job by raising my children. They're very respectful, very humble, very honest, and I just love everything about my children. So my children is the one who motivates me, seriously. Any shows or movie recommendations? Okay, as a matter of fact, I have Amazon Prime, and we have been watching that for the last few days. And I've binge watched a lot of movies, you guys. I told you guys I am going to try to get caught up on older movies that I've missed and new ones. The recent one that we have seen on there, let me think. Right now we're watching Sister Sister. I believe that's with Jessica Biel. And so far it's okay. It's pretty good. There's just all type of different style type of movies that I'm venturing into, not just horror movies, scary movies. I like mystery, suspense. There is one called Mobile Home. Let me see what else. Blink Twice. I finally seen that when I seen the previews, and I knew I was going to want to be interested in watching that, and yeah, I was. It was a pretty good movie. Let me see. When I watch movies, I actually watch pretty much anything. I'm not really just one-sided with nothing. I don't like to be that way through my life. If you like scary movies, the one I can recommend to you is, what was it called? Oh my goodness, I just watched it tonight. I know there is one, and it's Smile 1 and Smile 2. I will not watch it. I've heard so many different stories about that. So if you're interested in watching that, go ahead. But let me think. Let me see. Okay, and then also The Woman in the Yard. We have not seen that one yet. And Sinner. So I hope that helps you out. Then she says, love your channel, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Lisa. Okay, the next one is by Kimberly. She says, I'm curious what kind of music you like. My genre of music is almost everything. I don't like the hard rock or anything like that. No offense to anyone else but my ears. Y'all gotta keep my hearing. So basically I like jazz, I like blues, I like R&B. Sometimes I listen to country. I'm just all over the place, you guys. I like gospel. You know, I really don't try to put myself in a box like I said before. So yeah, I hope that helps. Who are your favorites? Who's my favorite music? I really don't have a favorite, but I do like to listen to different style music. I love Monica. I love Brandy. Their older music. Alicia Keys. I can go on and on. Patti LaBelle. Aretha Franklin. I also like, believe it or not, you guys, when I was growing up, I did listen to Rita McEntire. So I know a few of her songs also. And let me give you guys a couple more. If you guys have heard of Kirby, I found her on YouTube. I love her. She's absolutely beautiful. I also love the artist Snow and B.B. King. We grew up, and my mom would play all of those songs when I was growing up. So we've heard lots of his music. We've heard lots of Al Green. I can go on and on, you guys, but that is the type of music that I listen to, and that is the type of music that I'm raising my kids around. That's just how I was. So I hope that answered your question. And let me see, I know that you had one more. And she says, and how long have you been a cat lover? I've had cats since I was 7 years old. My very first cat, when I stayed in a smaller town here in Kansas, his name was Tuna. I found him at our baseball diamond, and I had him until we moved to a smaller town in Kansas, and it broke my heart because my mom wouldn't let me take him. But I have had cats since I was 7 years old, and I will continue to have them. I love cats. And by the way, if you don't know, I am a Leo. Okay, let me see. Andrea says, I have really loved your videos, and I am wondering how long has it been since you have first moved in and have started decorating and stuff. Just wondering. Okay, to answer your question, I have lived here in this apartment complex, total going on 8 years in January. I stayed downstairs for 2 years. It flooded. It had a lot of complications. Hold on, you guys. I have to stir the hamburger. Don't want that to burn. Okay, and then we was able to move up here. I've been in this apartment ever since, but I have not started decorating my home, really getting into it. It has been a little over a year. The very first vlog channel was called Vibing with Niecy, and it just wasn't getting anywhere. I felt like I was being stuck. So those curtains in my living room, they really inspired me to really start doing my decorating around my home. So if I never went to Walmart and seen those curtains and purchased them, I never would have been able to do this. So everything works out for a reason. I think everything is planned already in your life, each chapter. If it was not for those curtains, you guys, I would not have my channel and Donnie Stell's Living Space vlogs. I love it so much. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. So it's been a little over a year since I really started decorating in this apartment. Okay, Veronica says, where do you get your decorative ideas from? Myself. Always wanted to focus on just how I wanted to decorate my space, because we're all different. No one is ever going to decorate their home exactly the same way, because everyone loves different styles as far as textures, patterns, colors, and so forth. So it was myself. I taught myself, and I feel like through the years, as I'm getting older, I think that my decor is growing with me, the way that I style my home, and I'm loving that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Veronica. Do you like apartment living, or would you prefer a house? Happy Galaxy, I would love to have a home. Without a doubt, I would love to have one. Not sure if I would want to deal with the stress of owning one just right now. Maybe, 5 or 10 years from now, I would probably be better off as far as financially stable. But for right now, I would love to have at least a 3-bedroom home so we can really be comfortable in. So that's why I always say I don't know what 2025 is going to hold for us. Who knows what's coming up? You guys never know. I have 2 more questions. Meredith says, what is your favorite thing to do to help unwind from your busy schedule? That's a good question. Sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I need rest, and I like to get my sleep. Also can fix me some coffee. I'm a night owl, and I also am able to get up early in the morning, so I'm just here and there and everywhere. But to be honest, I like to just sit down. If I'm not in my crossword books, I love to read books and also watch TV, just get caught up on shows or movies. So that's what I do to help unwind and relax and restart for the next day or just for the next week period. But that's how I unwind. So the last question is from Rhonda. She says, have you always lived in Kansas? For a brief second, I did stay in Pampa or Tampa. I'm not sure. I can't ever get those right. I think it's Pampa, Texas, and that was just for a brief moment. Situations with that wasn't right, but yes, I have always lived in the state of Kansas for the most part. So thank you guys so much for your questions. I hope this answered your questions, and if you would like to ask me more, leave some down in the comment section below. What I'll do, instead of just having a Q&A video, I will just answer them every vlog that I put out. So let's go ahead and start my goulash. The hamburger is finished, so let's get this done. All right, so now I have rinsed the noodles off a few times. I'm going to add salt. I usually put oil, but I'm going to heavily pour this in here. And then when the noodles are finished, I rinse them really good. But I like to use salt just to get it started. It stops them from sticking, just like butter stops them from sticking, and also vegetable oil, any type of oil like that. But yeah, we'll let that set, and then I'll just come back when we are about to roll everything in the pan and mix it up and get it together. Show y'all, if you ever wonder what we do on a late night through the week, here it is. All of us are in here. It's nice and cool. It's movie night. Some movie that's on. I don't think it's the same one. Oh yeah, that's the same one with Jessica Biel. And there's Kashira. Say hi, Kashira. She's in here because we are relaxing, you guys. It is so comfortable in my living room. I love it. The only thing's missing is my son, and of course he's at work again, but this is it. Getting dark, and I don't have a light in my pantry. Hold on, y'all. But I took both of these puck lights that I had on my bookcase. I'm going to be getting some more. Try to go to Dollar Tree. If not, try to find a couple packs at Walmart. But you guys know I have my plants in the pantry. There's no light. Going through situations with new company that own this place and blase. I don't know what's going on. But for right now, I am going to put these 2 puck lights up by the plant, so when it is dark, they're still able to have some light. They're doing good so far since I moved them up from these windows. They was not doing good at all. I'm still watering them once a week. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. Go ahead and put these up for my babies because I want them to thrive and continue to grow. And I'll also give you guys a little update on them maybe once a week. That's what my plan is to do, just to show you guys how they're doing every week so we all can watch them grow together. So let's go ahead and get this done. All right, this is how it looks. What do you guys think? I think this will help the plants out a bunch. This is what they are looking like right now. The roses, unfortunately, they're not here anymore. They wasn't really doing anything. I think I should have put them in some soil, but we are focused on the pothos plants. They're growing strong, you guys. There's a couple more babies. You guys are able to see, look at that. I think this light right here is going to help out. I'm actually thinking about getting another one and to put like in the middle just so they can have light. It's very dark in here and I don't have a light. Well, I have a light in here, but it's not fixed. That's what I'm trying to say. But yep, this is what I decided to do and I think it's going to help them out. All right, let's go ahead and finish dinner. Guys, I'm headed to Shira's room to show you. She's cleaning her room. She's also going to be mopping. And it smells good in here, Lee. What kind did you use? That Mr. Clean? That smells good. You like cleaning? I'll leave you alone. Sauce. I know you can add tomato paste. I actually forgot to get that. I grabbed this instead, but we are going to make it do what it do. I'm going to let this cook for about 15 minutes and then I'll add some ketchup and then that's going to be it. Dinner's going to be done. Alright, let's see how the goulash turned out. It smells good, that's all I gotta say. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. And we added some extra vegetables. Oh my goodness. Some extra vegetables that we didn't have. So yeah, dinner is done. It is 9:55 p.m. y'all. We are going to eat, say grace, eat, and then chill out for the rest of the night. I'm going to finish cleaning in the morning because you guys know I don't like to clean when it's dark in the kitchen. The lighting's not right. So I'll wait till in the morning, get up and clean a couple areas in my home that needs to be cleaned, and then that will be the end of the vlog. All right, got some more chips. I'm going to put these in the cabinet. I washed them off. And I got my creamer. I was completely out of creamer, so that's going in the refrigerator. So let's go ahead and get these put up as well. I don't really have an organization situation for my cabinets, but this will do just fine. You guys, this area is nicely clean. It smells so good. I did go in after I used the Dawn Power Wash, and I used my Lysol antibacterial spray just to make sure everything is back to how it's supposed to be. I cleaned the trash can, this black one especially, because plastic holds odor and stuff. Got all the light switches wiped off, and this little area right here is nice and clean, and I even cleaned the side of my refrigerator. So we're done with that. Let me turn around and show you guys what I did in the pantry. So the plants are right here in that window, just getting a little bit more sun until it gets too hot. I'll place them back here on the shelf. But I did add these two small shelves up here, and the puck lights are still there. I moved them just a little bit. But I'm not sure what I'm going to put up here on these small shelves. I know it's going to have to do something with plants, so I probably will be buying some little smaller live plants, or either, you know, go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and get some faux plants. Either way, like I told you guys, this area is going to be designated to plants. So that, you guys, of course, it would look better if the plants was on there, but they're in the window getting some sun a little bit today. But I just want to say thank you guys for the returning supporters. Thank you for my loyal subscribers and also my loyal community. I will see you guys in a couple of days. Not sure if I will post either Saturday or Sunday. If not, I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.